Good morning. This morning I'm fixing or I'm renewing the hooks for Mali's water hose. I ordered those things here. And as you can see here, this is how the hose is going to be hooked in here. I first bought those clips here, but they are not good. They're not strong enough, it seems like. Yeah, I hope that works and that the hose will not jump off of that little hooks there, because it happened a couple times and then it's a big splash and not so nice for Mali to work with. So yeah, let's hope that this solution is a better one.
Good morning. Can you hear that my voice sounds, I think, a little bit better today? I don't have the 3D voice that I spoke about yesterday. So yeah, that's definitely nicer, but it hurts a little bit more. I would say it started to hurt a little bit more last night. So I am about to head downstairs because I have a ton of yarn to label. I haven't worked a lot the past few days, as you guys probably have noticed, because I haven't been well. So I will be labeling all of that yarn, a lot of yarn, and then Robert and I will be finishing packaging up all of the orders. So I'm also going to be blocking this gorgeous cowl, which I'll talk about a little bit later, but now let's head downstairs. As I spoke about before, I have cast on and knit. I've done a lot of knitting. This Birds and Ships cowl by Caitlin Hunter, Boylan Knitworks. I was watching a Vlogmas, and the woman who does the Vlogmas and podcast was wearing this cowl in a colorway that looks just like our copper colorway. And I thought, oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. It looked so beautiful on her. And I just loved the shape of the cowl. I really like cowls that really hug my neck. I don't like a big drapey cowl that is just like open air around my neck. I really like it to be functional, but this also looked stunning. And so just the two together really caught my eye, and I bought the pattern immediately. I loved it so much. I bought this one, and then I bought, I think it's called the Ozetta sweater pattern, which I think will be my next sweater cast on. So I finished this one. This is knit out of our antique colorway on our non-superwash fingering weight yarn. And this colorway that I dyed, it had quite a bit of muddiness to it. And I thought, okay, I'm not going to sell that to a customer, but I also love when tonals have muddy or imperfect spots in them, because they add, like, here you can see this dark mark right here. And there is another one. Where is it? It looked very big on the skein, but whenever you knit those up, here's another one. Whenever you knit those up, here's some more. They never look as drastic as it looks when you see it in a skein. At least that's my personal, here's another one. It was like one big chunk on the skein, but it really dispersed itself throughout the knitting. And I think it adds so much to this. So then when I knit this, and I realized how fast it went. It didn't go fast at all. I think it probably took 10 hours of knitting, 10 to 12. I thought, I don't have a fourth Sunday gift of Advent for the girls. I usually give the girls a gift, a hand knit or handmade gift every Sunday leading up to Advent since they've been little. I know I haven't shown it, like Advent opening, gift giving, just because I didn't want that to be a part of this Vlogmas, just about gift giving. I just wanted it to be about daily moments. I've had a bit of people asking why we haven't shared our Advents or what the girls have been working on, because usually we have that in the beginning of our vlogs for Vlogmas, but I did not want to do it this year, so I hope you guys understand. And speaking of Advents, I didn't think that I would give the girls one this Sunday just because it is Christmas Eve. And while here in Germany, most families will open everything on Christmas Eve, the parents or family members are not giving the children or each other gifts. Every gift that you get says it's from Santa. And because the fourth Sunday of Advent falls on Christmas Eve, I thought, okay, I didn't have planned to make the girls something, but I know that they could really use a cowl. They each have cowls that I knit them years ago with kind of like a faded DK cowl. Those of you who've been watching for a while will know what I'm talking about. And we sold kits for those in the shop as well at the time. I thought they could really use something like this. And Ruby's two favorite colors in our shop are Ditzy and Jello. She also loves aloe, our aloe colorway. It's a really pretty pale green. And so I made this for her. I'm making this one for her, but I knew I needed to start right away to get these finished in time. So I only had 40 grams, not even, I think it was 38 left over from the hat that I knit her. And this uses 60, somewhere between 67 and 70, I don't remember. So I dyed up another skein, which is in the oven right now. It's cooling down. And I'm hoping it is a close match to this, because even though I measure out and weigh my dyes, it does not matter. I've mentioned this so many times. Even something so simple as a tonal, the temperature of the air, the little teeny difference in citric acid, or even a couple millimeters of water height can change so much. And so I'm about to go check and see how this color looks. It looks like it could be a pretty good match. I sure hope so. Also because I just used up every piece of this yarn. Here, let me show you. So I think I probably have, I don't know, a meter left. Not enough to go around one round. And I could have faded it, but no, I wanted to get as much knitting as I could today, because this cowl needs to be finished today. I don't think that will happen because the yarn isn't finished cooking, and it's not even dry. So we'll see. Wow, I feel like I haven't been in here for a little while. Just put on some lipstick, which always feels good. And I'm about to just drink a little coffee, but I'm not going to sit here. I have a ton of blanket kits that I'm going to be labeling, like I told you, so that we can get those, the final ones, all shipped out. I cannot wait to design and knit up another blanket kit using boucle yarn. I think I'm going to use 8 colors just because I feel like 6 makes a very small blanket. Not very small. It's definitely fine for one smaller person. I thought my hands were super dry, but it's just sourdough. I was rubbing my hands. Yeah, so I think I'm going to design the next one with 8 skeins of yarn. Color ideas, I'm not sure, but I know it will come to me probably in the week between Christmas and New Year's, so very excited about that. we're finished with our orders today, so that feels really nice. We thought we would be finished today, but we do have a little bit more that we'll be doing tomorrow. But we did finish what we wanted to do today, so that feels nice. Anyway, time to turn off all of my little lights. Gorgeous fairy lights that I love so much. I thought it would be the perfect time to work on my third Sunday of Advent sock. So this is Yuletide Carols. I've already knit the first one, and I got quite a bit of knitting in while Robert and I were packaging up orders together. So I got all of that done on the foot, which was nice. I usually pack all the orders by myself, but because I don't have a lot of energy, I literally just grabbed the yarn, gave it to Robert, and he packed it. He can't grab the yarn while I sit and pack, which would be more ideal when I don't have energy, because he has no idea about the yarn names, bases, zero clue. So that's just not possible. Anyway, I love these socks so much, and I'm really enjoying knitting them. I can't wait to knit the fourth Sunday of Advent socks either. They're all so different that I think that makes it super fun. So I'm excited about next year's. Even though it's a year away, I'm already excited about the color and cohesion that I'll have for the sock sets. I've seen Tanya is knitting one of my Advent shawls with the 50-gram sock sets, and I think that's such a cool idea. Oop, the doorbell's ringing. I have no idea what I was just saying. Anyway, I have hung the yarn for Ruby's cowl here. It's still so wet, but Robert is sure it will be dry in 1 to 2 hours max when it's over our dehumidifier here. So I am hoping that that is the case. That would be wonderful. So I'm going to turn it before I head upstairs. Robert just brought me a very tasty bowl of fruit. I already ate almost all of the clementine, but yum. It is time for a coffee and some yarn winding. And I have a cherry pit cushion, one that's special for your neck. I have it under my shirt, so if you're wondering why there's any bulkage going on there, that's what that is. So the yarn is dry. Robert's idea of hanging it over the rack like that, amazing. My cake looks a little crazy because I went a little crazy winding it. I wound it at like race speed. I've never had that happen. Very strange. Oh my gosh. Look at the bottom. Wow. Now is for the true test. I think I can take this out of here. It's not even warm anymore. Of whether this matches the shawl. It might be a little bit lighter. Oh, it is. It's definitely lighter. Oh no. Let's see if you guys can see this. It is definitely like, I would say a third of a shade lighter. The one on the left is the color I used already, and the one on the right is the new yarn. I have already caked it up and I see a very big difference. Oh no. In person I can see it a little bit more, which is strange because that's not often how it is. I'm going to add it. I'm just going to add it and see what it does. The cowl will be kind of scrunched up anyway. So I think in the end it will honestly be fine.